Hey everyone, welcome back to Interviews with Plants. I'm Alex, and today we're talking to the Douglas fir tree, scientific name Pseudotsuga menziesii. This is a conifer tree that is common in the Pacific Northwest, typically living over 500 years old and reaching heights of about 70 meters. But the oldest specimens can live for over 1,000 years, reach heights of over 100 meters tall, and achieve diameters of 3 to 4 meters across. This is a big tree. There are two subspecies of Douglas fir that occur in British Columbia. One is subspecies glauca, which occurs in the interior, and the coastal variety, subspecies menziesii, which we will focus on today. Coastal Douglas fir is commonly found on dry to moist sites from low to middle elevations. The common name is also a bit of a misnomer, as Douglas fir is not a true fir in the genus Abies, and it's also not in the genus Tsuga, which are the hemlocks. Douglas fir is in a separate genus called Pseudotsuga, or false hemlock. Let's start by looking at the foliage. Douglas fir has needle-like leaves which are generally flat and are about 2 to 3 centimeters long. They come to a pointed tip, but the needles are quite soft, even though they look sharp. Douglas fir foliage can look very similar to Sitka spruce, but the spruce needles are very stiff and pointy, and grabbing a bunch will definitely hurt. Douglas fir needles are much softer in comparison. The needles cover all around the branch, and each needle has a groove on the top side, and often 2 lines of stomata are visible on the underside. If buds are present, they will be triangular and very sharply pointed. Let's look at the bark next. On younger trees, the bark is a light gray color and is smooth but covered with resin blisters. As the tree gets older, the bark becomes darker brown, thicker, and more fissured. Very old specimens can have bark that is over 30 centimeters or 12 inches thick. This thick and corky bark makes Douglas fir a very fire-resistant tree. The mature bark tends to have alternating patches of light and dark colors. If you are able to observe cones, you'll find oval-shaped cones about 5 to 10 centimeters long that hang below the branch. This is one feature that distinguishes Douglas fir from the true firs, which have cones that are upright on the stem. Douglas fir cones start out a green and reddish color, and when mature, they turn reddish-brown. The bracts on the cones are distinctive, sometimes described as being pitchfork-shaped, or like the back legs and tail of a mouse. In any case, look for bracts that have 3 forks, with the middle being the longest and extending beyond the cone scale. So those are some of the key features to look for when trying to identify the Douglas fir tree. Now let's thank this friendly giant for its time today. I want to thank you for watching. If you enjoy these videos, leave a like below and consider subscribing to our channel. It really helps us out. Thanks. See you in the next one.